So everyone just get settled, seated. Now I have this little Tomas ball. It's like a little pillow, but it's in the shape of a ball. And I'm gonna sit on this. I'm gonna sit on this ball so that my butt is raised and my feet, this isn't necessary, but if you have a pillow that you would like to sit on just to elevate yourself, that would be good. Someone else wants to come in. And I just want you to start by breathing. Take some deep inhales. Keep your hands right here on your knees. Exhale. And you really want to do a 6-part breathing. Inhale for 6. Exhale for 6. And just keep deep breathing. Inhale for 6. Exhale for 6. And I want you to just keep breathing while I read to you from my daily Om. You just keep breathing. Make any adjustments you need to be comfortable. I was reading, and this is really what we're going through right now. Few people will give up the chance to have more free time, be less rushed, and forge a connection with the earth. But the path to these seems complicated. Society equates success with money, prestige, and the accumulation of things. Keep breathing. Throughout the world, however, people are questioning this definition of success. They're looking for ways to save money and time, to live on less, to support nature, and to feel as if they play a vital part in the universe. People are attracted to the voluntary simplicity movement because they want a new way to look at life, but they do not want to do it alone. And this is what a simplicity circle is. And because of this coronavirus, we're basically forming simplicity circles, not even meaning to, but we all are. A simplicity circle is a unique form of conscious learning that helps people reject excess consumerism, competitiveness, and commercialism in favor of creativity, harmony with earth, and community. As participants discuss voluntary simplicity, they analyze their experiences and those of others. This allows them to make informed choices about what to purchase, how and where to work, how to slow down, and how to enjoy life. And I'm gonna stop right there. I'll read the rest at the end of class. But when I was reading this earlier this week, it made me think of how things in life are becoming more simple because of what we're going through, staying in our homes, staying in our communities. Okay. If you had a ball or something under you, just remove it. And we're gonna go down to child's pose. You're gonna go to child's pose. Stretch both of your arms out. Get comfortable. Make sure your knees are spread apart. And keep breathing. Inhale. In your child's pose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now I want you to take your left arm and move it over to your right and move your right arm off the mat so you're getting a deep stretch in your left side body. Your head remains down. Inhale. Exhale. And if you can even put that left arm on top of your right arm, that would be great. Now go back to center and do the same thing on the opposite side. Take your left arm off the mat, bring your right arm over to it, and get a deep stretch in that side body. And keep inhaling and exhaling. Now we're going to come up on all fours. And first we're gonna do cat-cow. If you've done yoga, you should be familiar with cat. You're gonna roll up into an angry cat. Inhale, stretch the back out. Exhale, cow pose, and you're just gonna look up into the ceiling as far as you can with your neck. Go back to an angry cat. Cow. One more angry cat. Cow. And now, stay on all fours and just kind of rotate your body. Move around gently from cat to cow, swaying your hips from left to right. Just move organically. Do what feels good to your body. Go the opposite way. And now we're still on all fours here. I'm gonna take my right leg and shoot it back out. Just lift it. If you can't lift it, you can probably just stretch it out on the mat. You can stretch it back. If you can lift it up, lift it up. Take your left hand straight out. Those of you who are more advanced, if you want to bring your knee to your nose, it's just a suggestion, you don't have to. Okay, put that leg down and let's do the opposite side. Either you're going to stretch it back or lift it completely up. Left leg lifted, right arm reaching out. And I'm just gonna bring it in. Do what feels good to you. Now we're going to bring it down to all fours. I should have said if you need something on your knees, if you have a pillow, if you need some cushion. Now we're going to take that right leg up again. And what we're going to do is we're going to cross it over that left knee that's down. We're going to bring it over to the ground, and we're going to take our head and we're going to look at our right leg that's crossed over. And you're going to get a stretch in your left side more so. You're still breathing, inhale. Then we're going to bring that right leg back up and set it down. Then we're going to lift the left leg up off the mat. We're going to cross it over to the floor behind us, crossing it over our body. And now I'm looking at that leg, and I can feel this deep stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, we're going to go back to all fours. Now we're going to raise the right arm up. We're going to thread the needle. Bringing the arm up, and then we're going to bring it through under our left arm, and we're going to lay our head down. If you have a pillow, you may want to lay your head on the pillow. The left arm is stretched out. The right arm is stretched over. Thread the needle. Inhale. And your butt is kind of up in the air. It's not, you're not sitting down, you're kind of lifted. Inhale back up to all fours. And we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. We're going to raise the left arm up to the sky. And then we're going to thread it through. The right arm is going to move up off the mat. Mine is actually on the floor now. Inhale. Exhale. And then we're going to come back to all fours, and we're going to go into puppy pose. So it's not a child's pose because our butt is up in the air, kind of like it was just up in the air. But your arms are stretched out, and you're feeling that stretch in your back. Just stay in that puppy pose. Stay in that puppy pose. Okay, now we're going to bring just drag your hands back towards your knees. As you roll up onto your knees, and you're just sitting onto your knees. Let's inhale up right here. Inhale, hands to the sky, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale again, hands to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to take our right leg and bring it out. We're going to stretch. So you're going to be on your left knee. If you need support, you can bring your hands down, put something under your knee if you need to. And we're going to walk our hands to that right foot that is out. And if you can, you may need to bend your knee, but if you can, fold over that right leg. Inhale up, straight back a little. Exhale over that right leg. And you should feel that in your hip flexors, in your buttocks, in your leg muscles, that whole right side, you should feel a deep stretch. The further you go down, the deeper the stretch, but do what is best for you. What feels good for your body. Now let's come up. You got your right leg up and we're gonna just go a little forward with it. You're still on that left knee. You're gonna bend. Hopefully everybody can see me good. You're just gonna bend. Your knee does not go over your feet. You're just gonna do a slight little bend in your knee. You don't wanna take it out too far. If you can bring your hands up to heart center. If you can't, leave your hands right where they are. These are all just suggestions. Whatever, everybody's at a different level in yoga. And you can feel that in your left side. All right, let's lean back again. One more time. Let's lean back again and fold over your right leg. Walk your hands out, fold over it. And you're getting that stretch all in your left leg. From your foot to your leg, to your thigh, to your butt. You should feel that deep stretch. All right, release. And let's take a quick child's pose before we do the opposite side. And I'm just gonna rock a little in my child's pose. Inhale, exhale. All right, we're gonna come back up on all fours. And we're gonna take the left leg out. And first, we're gonna sit back on that right butt cheek. And if you need to, just don't go so deep into the stretch. If you can't, you may be up here. You may not fold over much. Do what feels good for you. I've been practicing for 12 years. So everybody's different. Now, let's lean forward on that left leg. And you may need to keep your hands down, but if you can bring your hands to heart center, deep inhale. Exhale. Now let's go back, fold back over, sit back on your and fold over that left. You're like right over your knee. My head is right over my knee. Okay, go back to all fours. Now we're just gonna, however you want to stand up, we're gonna go to standing. Whatever way you just want to stand. Now we're gonna inhale, mountain pose. And when we exhale, we're gonna go all the way down. Bend your knees as you go down to the floor. Keep your knees bent. Inhale, flat back. Don't come all the way up, just your back is like straight. Exhale, forward fold. And take your feet and spread them about hip widths apart. And get your arms, and you're dangling. You're gonna be dangling. And just move organically. From side to side. Release your hands and roll up very, very gently. Roll up to mountain pose, very, very slowly. And then let's do some shoulder rolls. Inhale, exhale. As I'm rolling up, I'm inhaling. As I'm rolling down, I'm exhaling. Inhale. One more time, inhale. And then let's just move from side to side. Okay, back to, your feet don't have to be together for this one. We're gonna leave our right arm down. We're gonna take the left arm up, and then we're just gonna fold over. And stretch that right side, left side body. Inhale up. take your right arm and go over, and let's do the same thing. Side body stretch. You don't have to go down very far. It depends on your level of comfort. And we're gonna do it again. Let's go back to the left. Now let's, one more time, do the right side. And on the second time, most times you can go a little deeper. Looking up at the ceiling. And then let's just fold forward. We're gonna go into, we're taking our legs out like a star. Legs out. Yeah, you got your arms out. And let's just sway from side to side. We're gonna do what's called triangle pose. So I'm gonna take my left, I'm gonna go on my left side first. Take my left arm, just reach out, reach out, reach out. Just keep reaching out, and then take it down to your left ankle. Your right arm is straight in the air. If you may not be able to go far, it may be like on your right below your knee. Don't go. If it's painful, don't go. I can actually go all the way down with my hand on the mat. Coming up, Dylan? And slowly rise back up. And you're back in that star pose. And we're gonna go to the opposite side. But before you lean down, just stretch out. I'm stretching out on my right side, stretch. And then I fold down. My left arm is up in the ceiling, and you don't have to go far. You can just go right, your hand is right under your knee, your calf, your ankle. And you're looking up at your arm that's in the air. Inhaling. Exhaling. Now we're gonna come back up. We're still in the star. This time, we're gonna fold over. Fold over. Like you're diving in a pool, you're folding over. And then bring your hands right in front of your face. Your feet and your hands, your legs are spread, maybe not that far. And then you can bend your elbows a little. They may not touch the mat, that's okay. And bring your head down, fold over. You may need to keep your hands on your legs, whatever is comfortable for you. Now let's inhale up, flat back, and then fold back over. We're almost done standing, then we're gonna sit back down. If you can leave your right hand down in front of your face and raise your left hand up, we kind of just did this. And your left arm may just go straight out. I had a double mastectomy, so you may not be able to bring that arm up much at all. Just bring it wherever you can. And bring your left arm down. Leave your left hand down in front of your face and bring your right arm up. It just may come up just a little bit. Go to your level of comfort as you inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands down and just find let's squat. I love my squats. These are hip openers. And if you can just get in a squat, whatever is, however you can do it. You may not be able to sit so far down. Whatever you can do, hip openers are very, very, very good. And when you can't hold it anymore, I'm just gonna sit on my mat. Inhale. Wait a minute, the boss is sending me a text. Can everybody see me well now? I got my legs straight next to my body, and I am gonna take my left arm over and take my right arm under. It doesn't matter which arm you have. I can have my right arm. Doesn't matter. Just, you're giving yourself a hug. That's what you're doing. Giving yourself a hug. And if you have to do it like I see my aunt, if you have to hold it one arm, that's fine too. Okay, now we're gonna go into just bring both legs out in front of you. I'm bringing my right arm, my right leg into right here. Sitting up tall, and I'm gonna inhale up. And what you're gonna do is lean forward, lean forward, lean forward, slowly, slowly. If you can grab the back of your foot, good. If you can't, that's okay. Just go to your level of comfort. Always inhaling and exhaling. Now just walk your hands up that leg. And then we're going to do the opposite side. My right leg is straight and my left leg is coming in. And again, I'm going to inhale up and slowly fold over my right leg. You don't even have to fold down. I can let my head touch my knee, but that's not even necessary because you're feeling it in your lower back. You're stretching out. If you can grab the back of your foot, good. If you can't, that's okay. Bend the knee. Bend the knee. Oh, I should have said that last time. Bend your knee. You're not expected to touch your knee and your head. If you bend your knee, you can. Okay, walk back up. Now I have pillows here. I have several pillows. Next time you come to class, bring some pillows so that you see, I have this pillow right here under my butt. You can put one under your butt, and also I have another one so that my head will be lifted. So we're just gonna lean back on our pillows and get comfortable. And if you don't have any pillows and you're laying on your mat, that's fine. Open your feet to butterfly. Supta Baddha Konasana. And then just let them fold on the floor. So you're laying back, either with your pillow and your knees, if you need a pillow under your knee, whatever feels comfortable to you. And just relax. You can take your hands out. You can have one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. And just take some moments to inhale and exhale. Quiet your mind and meditate and say a prayer. Just keep laying there. And I'm going to read you something about your breath. It's so important. Breath meditation, just inhaling and exhaling, because we get so busy, even though we're all under quarantine and we're not as busy as we typically are, we probably still don't take the time to breathe. If you want to just take your legs straight out now, you can just Have them straight out. If you want to move your pillows, but keep laying on your floor in Savasana. So the simple act of consciously inhaling and exhaling grounds us in our bodies, reminding us where we are, who we are, and how precious our life is. When we connect deeply to our own existence in this way, many of the petty thoughts and feelings that can dominate our minds dissolve without any effort. We have breathed our way back to sanity. So I found it difficult when I started yoga to breathe. It was very difficult to remind myself to inhale and exhale in every pose. When you're transitioning from one pose to the next, you have to consciously inhale and exhale. And we should take deep breathing every morning when we get up. We should do a practice of inhaling and exhaling. All throughout the day, take deep breaths. Some of you are probably fidgeting because this is new to you, just laying there, breathing in and breathing out. Okay, you can come up to seated now. Slowly, slowly. Slowly, slowly. It's no rush.